Taurus, welcome to your July to December advanced forecast. I have to repeat the readings from the live forecast because the quality of the audio and the video is not really clear. So hopefully we will have another live forecast soon when I already got the right software. Okay, so let's see. Taurus, August, September, October, November, and December. Ooh, oh, that's a good thing because I feel like the forecast isn't really good. So far I can only see 2 months, August and September. That's not really good. In November, somebody from the past is coming back into your life. December, some Taurians are going to finally meet the right one, saying yes, receiving proposals, getting engaged, and getting married. And some will be eloping. Oh, sorry, don't really flip cards. You're gonna be traveling. Feeling vain, fighting jealousy, love triangle, triangle, and whoa. Ooh, Taurus. Looks like things are gonna get better. Let me fix the let me arrange the camera so that you can see the bottom cards, okay? Okay, better. Alright. In the month of July, Taurus thinks about family. Okay, family obligations, responsibilities, family emergencies. A younger family member or relative will also be calling out for your attention, and it seems like somebody needs some discipline and needs some attention. Okay, it seems like you'll be called out to participate in a family crisis that's been going on, and I feel like there is a 14, 15 or 17 years old boy who needs to talk to you, or he needs your guidance, or he needs your inspiration. This boy is currently going through some family crisis or personal crisis as well, and the depression has been hitting on him. So I feel like you are the one who needs to take care of this, and he who can only resolve this. Okay. I also feel like you'll be spending more time with your families, especially for single Taurus. Okay. Um, you will be thinking about a lot of things, and you will also start thinking about settling down. Okay, you're not getting any younger, and you feel like you want to have your own family, and you want to have your own, small ones that's going to be running around. So this is also like a turning point, or like a wake up call for you, that it's time for you to find the right one and be with the right one. When it comes to your work, good news, active communications, a lot of people who will be more reciprocating and more, um, you know, more open to your ideas, suggestions, contributions. I also feel like this is the time where you will be getting involved or into photography, videography, and something like creative stuff. And it has something to do with graphic designing, media, photography, videography, or something like that. So some Taurians will also be choosing this kind of job or this line of business. Okay. Now, it seems like there is somebody around you, Taurus, that you've been like in casual with. Okay. And this woman is more likely friends with benefits kind of a thing, and she's been in love with you. She's been, or this person has feelings for you for quite some time already, especially if it's a water sign like Pisces. This person has been like admiring you, loving you, caring for you, but you're the only blind one who's not really recognizing or feeling that this person has, more than friendship for you, and cares more than a friend. So it's time for you to at least recognize and to at least open up your heart, your mind, and your soul, in your heart, to potential long-term love. And the reason why this person settles down with whatever you can give, like for example being casual, or it's like, we'll be together whenever we can be together, kind of a situations, because this person has a lot of feelings for you, but they are just too coward to admit that they are in love with you. When it comes to your health, I don't see any problems. It's just that there will be some minor skin irritations, itchiness, and skin problems, but I don't really feel like any major when it comes to your organs, blood, or brain, or whatever it is. It's only minor about your dermatological problems. Now, one more thing. I do have some forecasts that I've already done in Facebook, so I'm not gonna change that, or I'm not gonna delete that. Okay, so if this reading doesn't resonate with you, you may also check out that Taurus or Taurian forecast in Facebook, because the video quality there is good. The audio, I think it's a little bit faded. Anyway, and in this month, some Taurians is already in a relationship. This is the time where they will be like committing, saying yes, and thinking about getting married, eloping, or getting engaged. Okay, and are proposing to somebody. And in the month of August, you will feel a little bit restrained, okay? Especially for those Taurians who's already with somebody or already in a relationship. You will start looking outside the fence, and you will start looking, about your current situation, if this is where you really want to be. This is for Taurians who's already in a relationship, okay? For some, especially if you're already married. Now, for some single Taurians, you will feel like, how come that I haven't really found the right one for me? How come that I can't really find the right fit and the right person, that I just keep on dating and dating for about a year now, and all I get is just lousy sex and lousy people and lousy dates. It is because that there is somebody around you already that you're not really noticing, you're not really just paying attention, but the right one for you is already around you. Now, when it comes to those people to those Taurians who's already in a relationship, if there is something wrong that's been going on in your relationship, you don't really have to look for somebody, or you don't really have to look for an outside affair. Okay? All you need to do is just look for a solution, get even more closer, fight your feelings, and fight the temptations, and fight your immaturities. Okay? And there will be a big transition, a big turnaround, or 360-degree turn, okay, when it comes to your careers. As I've said, that some Taurians will be turning into arts, creative media, photography, and videography, or something like that. Okay, and they will also be involved in some independent filmmaking, vlogging, reality show, and stuff like that. You know. So if ever that you used to work as a financial analyst, or like an accountant or something like that, then this time you will be turning into the creative world. Now, when it comes to your sex life, you will be dating somebody that is. It's not that they're not within your league, but I feel like this is more like an experimentation. Okay, like you will be meeting somebody and you want to see if this is the right person for you. This is for single Taurians. Okay. As for Taurians who's already with somebody, or already married, or in a domesticated relationship, there is somebody that you will be working with, or that you're currently working with, who is dark haired, about your height, big front, and I feel like this woman is around 35 to 42, and she's just about your height, or she's just around your height. She really looks pretty, you know. This is the one that you will be having something. Now, if you are a woman, of course, if you're a Taurian woman, then it's also the same. There is a rugged looking guy, tall, well, drop shoulders, and I feel like he has facial hair, reddish blonde, and a little bit rugged, rustic looking. And he looks pretty much attractive, you know. Now, this is the person that you're going to be testing if this is the right one for you, because you will feel like you have that different spark and connection, chemistry, and it's like you do get along with each other, and it's like, whoa, you know, the feeling is like big wow. When it comes to people, or to Taurians who's already coupled or already in a relationship, don't try to get into an office affair, because definitely it's just going to bite your ass later on, and you're going to lose your job. Now, and I also feel like your partner will be walking away from you, or your wife or your husband will be walking away from you, because definitely you're going to get caught. Now, as for your health, there are some particular food lifestyle, food habits, eating habits that you need to turn your back into. Plus, you need to stop drinking. Okay? Whether it's wine, cognac, whiskey, vodka, beer, whatever it is, bourbon, or, you know, you need to stop this once and for all, because it's not really doing you any good. You're already getting a heartburn, liver problems, and heart problems. You've been gaining weight, and I feel like you can't really sleep properly at night, and you've been sweating too much. Okay? Now, for single Taurians, as I've said, that person that you will be experimenting with, this is the one that you're gonna feel like they're the one for you. The connection is really oozing, and the passion is really burning. This is your soulmate. because you could easily laugh at each other with just one slight conversation. It turns into one big, one big conversations or one big jokes, and you can talk anything and everything under the sun. And you will also realize that this person is very intelligent and smart and has a high education, although they just look rustic and very simple. Now, and also, for Taurians who's already in a relationship, don't try to lose your partner or don't try to lose your relationship just because of a temporary happiness, because you're already with the right one. Okay? And if ever that you're gonna have an affair, then definitely you're gonna be suffering from the karma, okay, by losing your soulmate. Month of September, weathering the storm, going through a lot of miseries and grief, people attacking your way, delayed deliveries, delayed deadlines, meeting the deadlines, arguments, being under the weather with your bosses, losing money. Be careful with pickpockets as well. And I feel like you will not be much in yourself because you'll be under a lot of stress. Single and coupled Taurians. Now, when it comes to your job, things are really moving. The wheel just keep on turning, and things are, it just keeps on getting better and better. Well, the money hasn't really picked up yet, but I feel like there are a lot of developments and progress that you will be seeing, which is you will be so happy that you finally made the right decision when it comes to your career. When it comes to your sex life, vanity. You will be checking out in yourself, and you will be so conscious of how you look like, your hair, your perfume, your smell, your scent. You will also be going for a facial, spa, detox, and a lot of things. And I feel like you will also be opting for a brace. Okay? Health, you need to take care of your bones. Drink a lot of milk. And I feel like you also need to go for an exercise, and you need to stretch out for a little bit. If you can, join a marathon, much better, because I feel like you really need to be more active, and you need to lose more weight. And when it comes to your love advice, religious factors, there are some things that will be applied and that will be affecting your relationship or your chemistry or your dating thing with your significant other. I feel like even though you came from different cultures, traditions, ethnicities, and languages, the two of you should still possess and should still keep your individuality, and don't let your religious beliefs and faith affect your relationship together. When it comes to, also for single Taurians, by the way, the one that you're gonna be ending up with, okay, is actually different from you. Different language, ethnicity, culture, tradition, skin, color, hair, eyes. It's actually different from you. Okay? Now, as for your October forecast, you will be a little bit cut off and dry, mean and cruel, cold and distant, and you'll be like, like walled up, like, like to stay there. So I also feel like you'll be too analytical and too it's like you will be so observant, measuring, and calculating. It's like the person right before it reaches you, you already know and you've already predicted what is going to happen and what will be the outcome. It's good for business so that you won't make any, wrong moves and wrong turns. But when it comes to people's relationships, I feel like you need to be very careful when it comes to that. As for your career, whoa, things are really turning out for good, and I feel like you'll be finding your destiny because this is the right moment, the right this is the right move, world, destiny, life, and line, and path or journey for you. You've finally nailed it, you know? Now when it comes to your sex life, ooh, jealousy and accusations, hostility and violence. Temper. Hold down your temper. It seems like it's your partner or you who will be so hot-tempered, and there will be a lot of accusations, jealousy, possessiveness, freeing yourself from too much suffocation. And I feel like this is also the time where you will be spending a lot of time outside of your house. This is for Taurian couples. Now for single Taurus, there will be a slight argument or major argument about a third party, jealousy about ex, issues about exes, and casual friends. So there will be an argument, and I feel like one of you will be walking away from the other. But this is just a temporary separation. Okay. Now, when it comes to your health, I feel like you need to clear out your lungs, and you also need to stop smoking, or you need to move away from secondhand smoking. All right. I also feel like you need to go and see your doctor about your asthma attacks, bronchial problems, and breathing problems, especially if you've been having some dry cough. Okay? And as for your love advice, it's safe for you to love. You will be feeling so defensive and walled up and distant and cruel because you're so afraid to let other people into your life, and you're afraid to get hurt. That's not even the case. November, somebody from the past coming back into your life. Wow, that is really something else. Somebody coming back into your life, because I told you that there will be a fight, there will be a breakup, somebody will be walking away, and I feel like the two of you will get back together in the month of November, and the two of you will try to go for a honeymoon, or will go on a trip, or there is like a pending trip that you're supposed to go and you're gonna go. Okay. You will also be traveling within the second week of November. But the problem is this: if you're not the one who walked away, I feel like there is somebody already around you that you have given a chance and that you have considered, going in for a date or relationship. And unfortunately, that this person, when they came back into your life, you feel like you still love them, you still want them, and you still care a lot for them. So there will be like a very big choice and tough decision that you have to make. You can only be with one person and one person only. Now, when it comes to your health, I feel like you will be dealing with some family related, not really diseases, but it's like you will be dealing with an illness that has been passed on from one generation to another. Okay, and this is something that you need to see and go to the doctor for, because most of the time you'll feel a little bit lethargic, blackouts, and you feel so weak. Sometimes you can't really walk or you can't really stand. Potassium is something that I can see here, but you also need to go and see your doctor, okay, just to check and go take some laboratory tests. Now, as for your love advice, you need to express yourself, and you need to let the other person know what is really inside of you. Otherwise, don't let them keep on guessing if you still want them or not, if you still want to be with them or not. Make the right decision, be bold and daring, be contented, and be honest and straightforward. December, somebody's gonna get married. It's either that you will be attending a wedding, being invited to a wedding to be a sponsor, or it's you who will be proposing, getting engaged, or getting married. Okay, but in overall, this is a very nice and good month for you, Taurus. And when it comes to your career, it seems like you will be making a very big decision, and I feel like you want to make this as a permanent, and you will finally see that there is a revenue, there's money, there's market, there's life, and there is a potential to make this business grow, or to invest in it. But when it comes to your sex life, it seems like somebody's not really satisfied with whatever that's been going on with you, and I feel like somebody will be getting hurt with the decision that you're going to be making. And I feel like you need to run to that person to woo them and to assure them that they will find somebody else aside from you. But unfortunately, this person will just consider that, no, I don't want anybody else but you. So it's going to be very hard for you, but be very careful, especially if you already proposed to your partner, okay? I feel like you will be ending up with a person from the past, because this reconciliation card actually came out, okay? Now, when it comes to your health, you will be more active. You will be going on a therapy. I also feel like you'll be enrolling in some Tai Chi and some physical activities, Taibo, and I don't really feel like it's Zumba, because it has something to do with releasing bad energies, balancing. Yoga is also something that I can see here. You know, there's a possibility, but not dancing. And again, about your love advice, try to bring your love back together and back to each other, and try to take care of your love, okay? And try to take care of each other, look after one another. Alright? So, anyway, that's it for you for this 6 months Taurus. And I won't be available for any pre-recorded readings, video readings. You may only get in touch with me through live video call or live phone calls. Okay, you may go and check me out at my website, it's sophiaangel.net. And if ever that I'm not available, Miss High Concept, Divine Faith Tarot, and the Goddess of Light will be there, ready to share their insights and their expertise in reading your future. All right, so thank you for liking, subscribing, watching my channel, and sharing my videos to your Facebook and to your other social medias, and following us on Twitter. All right, blessings to you.